So this is what I've been doing today. Anyone recognize it? I'm gonna bet Alex will recognize it, actually. I think. Because he can read this shit, I think. Because I had a temporary violin tutor, very short time, because they bought a house and moved. But still, in Ireland, who gave me this. And then, I'm gonna show you. This is cheating. I know this is cheating, and I'm not actually ashamed. I'm not. She put these little dots corresponding to the names written here so that I know where the opens are and what's what. Of course, all I really had for practice for a very long time was this Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And she's written the letters under those as well. Now, ultimately, I want to learn how to read sheet music without having the little cheeky letters under. And so this is what I started practicing with. This is the Swedish national anthem. See, I've only written like little dots on and under and between the lines instead of doing because I don't understand what they mean. I think when there's a little hole in them, like, yeah, the end there on Twinkle Little Star, then that's supposed to be longer, I think. But I don't know how all that works. I just wrote it down dot by dot on the lines and stuff, and this is the actual Swedish national anthem. So I figured that out, and then I played it with this little bugger, which was my birthday present from Alex when I turned 31, maybe? He'd known me for like 2 months then or something. Maybe not even, but we were talking about, he was going to this girl who taught me the very, very basics. And he said that he'd play guitar and she'd play violin. And I was like, oh, I always wanted to learn how to play violin. Oh, well, have a nice evening, sort of. And then we stopped talking because he left. And then he remembered that, which I'm very impressed with. So, we've had no electricity now since last night at about midnight, I think, up until now. Now it's almost 1 o'clock. It's actually a bit past 1 o'clock. So around 13 hours without electricity. Electricity. Happily, they did that at night. So, oh, there's more of my books. I have now reached the point where there is a small thingy there. Anyways, dropping the subject, yes. So, since it's ice cold in here, I think it's like, no, it's not. I'm exaggerating. I've been made weak by Ireland. It's about 17 degrees in the house, and it's about 10 degrees outside. Yeah. So I decided that I needed to do something fun. So first I was doing like push-ups and squats and sit-ups, and that got boring real fast. And then I was climbing around on the pole, but I don't want to mess this up. I was gonna say I can do the easier stuff like lifting myself and things, but if I want to actually do anything, I should probably have some kind of instruction so that I get the grip right and posture and everything, because I don't want to learn anything incorrectly right now in the start since I haven't done it for so long. So that left me with, woohoo, I'm gonna play violin. Then I had to tune it, which was a nightmare, because I'm not tone deaf. I'm not actually, I know that now, but I'm not very good at tuning it. And mid-tuning via this thing. I don't know what it's called, I've forgotten. But it snapped out. So I had to put that back and retune everything, and then I played Twinkle Little Star to make sure that it was in tune, because I know what that song's supposed to sound like, even if I don't know what the strings are supposed to sound like yet. I'm guessing I will learn, because the funny thing is, I can recognize Twinkle Little Star and hear if it sounds wrong or not, obviously. Can't everyone, I was going to say, but no. Someone who was properly tone deaf probably wouldn't be able to do that. So that means if I can recognize that, and I can recognize everything else, I really just need to learn what the strings are supposed to sound like, and then I'll be able to tune it myself without any cheating or, because now I use the little sound program. Now I've been playing for so long, so now it's probably out of tune again, but what you do is basically the program plays a sound, and then you go and see if it matches. That did not entirely match, but yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. So that's what I've been doing today. Now we got electricity back, and I'm going to celebrate that by going to the shop instead of, using the electricity. No, but I have to pick up the mail. So, yeah, laters. I don't actually think you're going to be able to see this, but maybe a little. Nah. I need a better camera. There is a piece of northern light up there. Quite small and thin, but it's not visible, so... Ta-da! I have to say that turned out pretty nice. Yay! So, I know it's dark. I'll probably do it again when it's brighter, but the veranda is done. You can see how high it is because these are the cars. And it's higher than the cars, which is good. Because then we can put an electricity hole there for the engine warmers for the winter. And now it has screws all the way up and down and in there and in the middle and in the back row and in the far back. So, and trying carefully not to get my brother on record because he doesn't like that light. And then the bar disc had the corner sawed off, so now it goes in line with the wall. Very good spacious space in here. And then still all this space to sit on and have chairs and dance maybe. Perfect. I am very proud of our job. So it's about 11:15 and I went for a morning walk. Well, morning, ha ha ha. Alex, do you recognize this place? I'm gonna assume that you do, because this is where we went and through the skip stone thingies. And it's so autumn. Look at this. It's so very autumn here. Like everything's yellow and orange and stuff. And there's a little boat that I sort of want to steal and go out on the lake, but I don't think that would be a good idea. So here's also me with my unwashed hair. Yeah. I mean, I just recorded the lake behind me, so you know what time it is and what I'm doing. I'm just taking a little walk because me and a few friends were actually talking about doing some kind of, I don't know, there's this competition called Tough Viking. And since I'm fat and out of shape, we're gonna give it, I think we said until 2018 to really work on this and get muscles and learn how to run and stuff, and then do that. So right now I'm just out speed walking. I was gonna say, basically you walk so fast that it feels like it would be easier to run, which means why I'm, which is also why I'm completely out of breath. But now I'm walking pretty slowly. Still, yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We finished the veranda. I made a new perfume thingy yesterday. I don't know if it's gonna turn out any good. I have some new ingredients that I didn't use before that I am gonna play around with. And, yeah, that's about it for right now, I think. So, more later. Now, you will have to pardon the breathing, but I came up on this sign, so apparently I was outside of the village itself, because this says, welcome to wonderful Natavara. So now I enter the village, town, something limit, and you get a small view of what we have here and how people live, and a car. This is actually a pretty nice little place. More houses, and there's the railroad just up ahead, so this is not big. It's definitely not a big place, but it's nice. I mean, the quality of the houses as well. They're all beautiful and really nice. Yeah, anyways, enough shaking and heavy breathing, and I'm going to speed up again and go home.